I'm in love with so much of it. I mean, anything biology just blows you away, right? How we function, the intricacies of the human body, it just is amazing, right? Vegetation, the whole thing. It's like I love it all.
These are really deep questions. Probably nature, I would say. I love hiking, so probably definitely like the mountains.
I think there's a lot to love because, there's this idea that, a lot of things, like nothing good lasts forever. Everything's momentary distractions from the brutal reality, blah, 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 blah. And I think that if you just kind of take a minute, like the other day I was walking on campus and, it's kind of weird because I sort of thought of it. I've got my glasses here that I don't wear too often, but I was kind of I was walking across the bridge over there that goes over 81. And even though it's not the prettiest sight, cars going, loud noises, but I felt really like awake almost. It's like seeing the world breathing around you and or looking at someone going, that person has lived a whole life of unique experiences and wanting to do and interact and learn from those. I think that's what I find the most enjoyable in life, is being able to learn from the experiences of others and being able to, I might not be able to do everything, but I can talk to people who have and then almost not, live vicariously through that in a sense of like, I can't do that thing, but I can talk to someone who has, and I can learn from their experience and experience that joy that it gave them or this emotion that it gave them, so on and so forth. I think people. I think being able to live any experience through the stories of people is probably the greatest joy in life, and being able to spend time with people and learn from them and share their experiences. So probably just people. Things aren't just me. There's a whole world out there of people, of knowledge that I can pick and little experiences that I can sort of, listen to. So I think that's probably the most enjoyable part of life.
What's the most beautiful thing about life? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm going to say growth. And I think growth in a lot of ways, like nature growth, right? When you get to see trees grow and everything like that, it's really beautiful. But also when you see people grow and become free from pain, that's also really beautiful. So growth. Yeah.
I guess individual experience, having children, watching them get older, and just you're on the same ride as everybody. It's kind of cool watching everybody else experience life.
Most beautiful thing, I would have to say God's love. That's the most beautiful thing. It's pure. He loves us. We try to love each other. We should try to love each other and come together, and because God is love and it comes from Him. So if you have His love, you have peace and assurance. That's the most beautiful thing, that He cares for us, that He died for us. I mean, a lot of people tend to think that, and I agree.
The most beautiful thing about life. I'm going to go with a kind of typical answer, actually. I think love, like intimate, like love, because it's a scary thing, and for people who get to a point where they're with someone who they're going to be with forever, or at least a long time, and then divorce, before you get to that point, for most people there's a lot of failure, and it hurts like a bitch, and then people get up and go, I'm going to do that again, and it's because of love, and because love is that good, I guess, or that necessary, that you keep trying again and again and again and again after all of that.
Baby laughter.
I'm obligated to try and trump this. No pun intended. It's her. Subtle, but yeah.
Baby laughter makes me feel like I am sitting on a cloud of cotton candy. Sweet and good and smells good and warm. It's truly my happy spot.
Comfortable, happy, like I belong somewhere, which sometimes can be really hard to find.
It's unpredictability. It's what you make of it.
I think the most beautiful thing about life is the relationships you get to build with people. I feel like that's something I get to do here, especially at JMU. You know, I keep building relationships each and every day with new people that I meet. I feel like that's awesome. You know, that's the whole point. Just building a camaraderie of people to, you know, bond with, to really grow up with, and, you know, experience life with. You know what I mean? That's awesome. So, yeah.
That I can just go and do and whatever I want to do and make my own decisions and experience what I want to experience whenever I want to.
I think the most beautiful thing about life is getting to meet new people and getting to see new experiences and just the joy that brings. I have 2 younger sisters. Their names are Kylie and Riley, and they are my everything. I love those 2 girls with everything.
Good people. I know a lot of good people. I'm fortunate to work with a lot of them, and people that are sensitive. You don't expect it sometimes. Sometimes it comes out of the blue.
Me, alive. That's it. Me existing. I'm the best thing that has happened since God. Yeah, I come in second, but he's gone, so I come in first. I'm completely sober, so.
Warm sun. I know, I love being outside. Reading a good book.
Making connections and relationships, you know, the relationships you can make and be lifelong and be great in general.
Honestly, I just think that it's connecting with something greater than ourselves. Just knowing that I'm here for a purpose and a reason, and I'm a very spiritual person, so my daily kind of walk.
The most beautiful thing about life, I would say probably like family and friends, you know, just being able to like connect with people, having like that group of people that you can always count on like for anything is just super special, and there's just something about it that's pretty cool. Yeah.
I think I would say the impact that you have on other people, and like I don't think always you can make a huge impact on the world per se, but like if everybody's actively trying to make an impact on the people around them and their communities and stuff, like their small communities that they're a part of, I think that's like super important to making everybody happier and making just the world in general a better place, just like from a smaller scale. My main thing is that I resell clothes from the thrift store, so I think that I do find it helpful that I'm taking clothes that would otherwise go into landfills and be wasted and find a new purpose for them. And I have a online thrift store for Virginia Tech, and I sell thrifted Virginia Tech clothes to Virginia Tech students. So instead of like the fast fashion of like just at the campus store and stuff, I'm bringing the clothes that would otherwise be in the landfills and bringing them to new students so it's cheaper for the students to get these clothes that otherwise would just go to waste, and it's also reducing what's in the landfills.
Family, friends, just quality time with them.
About life, oh my goodness, living it to the fullest. With your friends, your family. I'm just turned 50 this year, and that's my motto. I'm not doing anything that, sorry for the language, sucks the life out of me anymore. I'm gonna do what I want as long as it's financially and physically possible, and travel and do things that make me happy. You can't like, you know, just work and do nothing after that. You know, we all have to make an honest living, contribute to society, be good people. That's what we got to do. But also, you got to enjoy life. I found that it's way too short in the last few years. So that's what I'm doing.
About life, my children, watching them grow, mature. It has been more than I ever expected and more than I ever thought that I could experience.
Nature. Beauty and uniqueness of every leaf and every tree and every bug, and it's infinite.
The most beautiful thing about life is that like there is a life at the heart of everything, that it's all living. I mean that we're not alone. I mean that we are loved, that there is a mind holding it all together, that is living, that gives life, and that is unspeakably beautiful.
I think nature, primarily, yeah. Everything that's around us
it's not human.
Well, I have to say what you make of it. Life doesn't have inherent meaning, I don't think, so you have to, make your own legacy and cultivate your own path, I think.
I would say freedom, if you find it. If you end up searching for it and you find it and you have freedom, I think you'll live a beautiful life.
I think the most beautiful thing is the stars. I don't know, I really like looking up at them at night, and I think it's cool how you can look back in time, so. Because when you're looking at a star, you're actually looking at one who's died probably billions of years ago, so.
That's super cool. I would say the most beautiful thing is the friendships and the memories that you make, because like even years after you're gone, the people that you like spent that time with, they carry those memories, and then they'll probably tell their grandkids and then their kids, and so like a piece of you is always with them.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so I would say like being able to just see and experience and be healthy, personal happiness is a big thing. Being happy, I would say, having personal happiness and knowing what that is and knowing who you are, and just enjoying life, man. Every moment in life's experience, so getting out and cherishing life. I know a lot of people that don't have good health, and good health is vital. Appreciating that, appreciating what you have. You get a lot of places around the world, people don't have what we have here. Being appreciative of that, actually knowing what we have. I think a lot of people don't think about those things. We have a very, very blessed culture, or a very, very blessed society here. You go to many other places and people are starving and they don't have food security, they don't have, basic securities, things that go on in other places. People just don't, you can't even imagine a lot of it unless you've seen it, and I've seen quite a bit of that stuff over the years. So just having an appreciation for what we have, and appreciation for people and respecting people, who they are, and being who you are, and that's what's important to me, is just appreciating life and enjoying life and enjoying the moment, and I think that's pretty important.
The fact that you have the chance to do something every single day, even if that something is just like, going to class, you can do something like, build a bridge, save the world, or you can do something as simple as tell people that you like their jeans. So basically just like making a difference in somebody's day. That's what we've been doing. I work at our campus gym. I work as a group exercise instructor, and I actually had to teach on Monday after everything that went down, and we got so many messages, so many responses that said, hey, like you made such a difference in our day. Our day was so dark, and you guys just lifted us up, and that being able to make a difference in somebody's day is just so nice.
The opportunity that you get when you are birthed. That kind of sounds weird, but you have like 1 in a million chance, something like that, of being birthed, and I think that's the greatest opportunity you have.
Sunsets. Nature.
That's a good question. The most beautiful thing about life is probably, I want to say, the relationships we can make with people. Not just like on a romantic level, but just like everyday interactions with people, just like connecting with people, stuff like that. Probably, I think that's real pretty. And then probably stuff like this as well. Just like nature and like getting to see the beauty of nature, stuff like that.
Being able to like watch yourself change and grow and become the person that you want to be slowly. I mean, I'm not really doing it, but I'm trying. Just every day, you just have to like try to do something different, or try to force yourself to do something that you're like not really comfortable with, or that's out of your comfort zone, so you can just like slowly build up like character or confidence, or so you don't overthink or whatever it is.
The reactions of others. Just the look of joy when you like genuine joy that comes from you.
The most beautiful thing about life, getting to share your life with other people.
The most beautiful thing about life, looking at the origins and the variety.
Grandchildren, they're my best, and healthy people, and love.
About life, I say that others helping others. That like, I say like, people being genuine, I can't even say the word, but people being nice to help, help out other people. if they need help and stuff like that. In what ways? In any way possible. If I can. Shoot, like last time my buddy needed a place to stay, I gave him a place to stay at, lay his head at.
My honest opinion, the most beautiful thing about life is just life's too short. You know what I mean? Like the most beautiful thing about life is being able to wake up every day and experience life itself. Honestly, that's the beauty in life, is waking up and experiencing life. That's the beauty in it.
The most beautiful thing about life, friends and family.
I just being able to spend it with others and like have those like experiences together. I think it's pretty awesome.
I would have to say the love from family and friends. Just because it can really make a difference with even just like little day-to-day things. Like when you know that you're loved, then it can just make you happier and it makes everything easier.
I think waking up every morning and having the opportunity to do whatever you want and something different every day.
Just being able to meet people and just enjoy the moments of being with family.
Enjoying life to the fullest.